Why do rugby players go off their feet in the ruck? Imagine a fierce contest over the ball after a tackle, players pushing and shoving to gain possession. Now, have you ever wondered why players are required to stay on their feet during this intense moment? Well, in rugby, the laws of the game make it clear that players must remain upright during a ruck. This is because a ruck is defined as a phase where players from both teams, who are standing, come into contact over the ball on the ground. The main goal here is to keep the game fair and safe for everyone. When players stay on their feet, it helps ensure that the contest for the ball is clean and controlled. If a player falls or dives onto the ball or onto other players, it can cause dangerous situations or unfairly disrupt the flow of the game. That's why going off their feet is not allowed and results in a penalty. Sometimes players go off their feet without meaning to, especially when they are fighting hard to win possession. For example, a player might try to drive over the ball and lose balance, or they might dive in to secure it. But these actions break the rules. The correct way to compete in a ruck is to stay upright, bind onto teammates or opponents with your arms, and use controlled body movements. This technique helps push opponents back and keeps the contest safe and fair. Staying on your feet also helps define the offside lines, which are based on the hindmost feet of players in the ruck. This rule helps organize both attacking and defensive plays. Coaches teach players to adopt a strong, stable stance with their eyes up, keeping their head and shoulders above their hips. They also emphasize binding onto teammates properly before engaging in the physical contest. This approach not only keeps players safe but also makes it easier to secure or contest the ball effectively. So in simple terms, players go off their feet in a ruck only when they break the rules, often unintentionally. The laws are there to keep the game safe, fair, and flowing smoothly. Proper ruck technique involves staying upright, binding correctly, and driving over the ball with control. This way, players can compete fiercely without risking injury or breaking the rules.